I started my inventory collection and declutter videos a year ago almost, and still haven't gotten through the whole collection. I started with my eyeshadow palettes, went into base products, blushes, highlighters, and bronzers, and I will have those videos linked in the cards and down below so that you can check them out if you haven't seen them. I thought about just not continuing and starting over, but then I probably wouldn't get the rest of these categories done. So today we're going to do mascara, brows, and eyeliners. We're going to start with mascaras, and I have a lot of them. This tends to be the basket that are more recent, and these tend to be the mascaras that I haven't reached for in a while. So I have a feeling there's going to be a lot in this basket that's dried out and is just going to need to be gotten rid of. So let's start there. This Voluminous Lashes Excess, I've never really liked this mainly because the wand is huge and I make a mess with it every time I use it. So I am going to declutter this one. This Sigma Sinuosity lash I actually did like, but it is old. I got this in the 12 Days of Sigma that I got from Jen Phelps last year at this time. So as it's a year old, I am also going to get rid of this one. And these mascaras, by the way, are probably just going to get thrown out because nobody wants to use somebody's old mascara. The Moira mascara, I actually just completely forgot about, and I haven't used it much. So I'm going to keep this one and see what I think of it and see if it's worth repurchasing or not. I probably really don't need to open every single mascara, but it is nice to see the brushes. The Essence Lash Princess Sculpted Volume Mascara. I do not like this one as well as I like the green one, the Lash Princess False Lash Effect, but it is a fine mascara. I just like the green one better. This one isn't that old, so I think I'll probably keep this, try it, use it a couple times, see what I think of it, and then make a decision. This Believe Beauty mascara is actually also really old, and I'm going to get rid of it, but I really like the tiny little wand, and I used to use this a lot on my lower lashes. This is the High Definition Skinny Mascara. It's great for lower lashes because sometimes those big brushes can make a mess. But it's just too old. I would consider repurchasing this one though. The Wet n Wild Big Papa. I got this when I did a full face of Wet n Wild fairly recently, but boy, it looks really clumpy and kind of dried out. Again, this might be one that I need to try, see what I think, and then make a decision. This Victoria Beckham mascara, I believe I got in an Ipsy box, and I haven't gotten Ipsy for over a year, so that'll tell you, yeah, look how gloppy that is. The thing is, even when it was new, I never liked it, so I don't know why I've hung on to it. This one I'm getting rid of. Another Essence Lash Princess. This is the Curl and Volume. I don't know why I have so many of these. Oh, okay. I hate this wand. This is that hourglass shape, and it has an even bigger end on it than they usually do. I make a mess with this every time I use it, so I am actually going to declutter this one. Essence has a ton of mascaras. Some of them I like, some of them I don't. Here's another one, the Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Waterproof. If I need a waterproof mascara, this one does a really good job of it. So I am going to keep this one. It isn't that old. This Believe Beauty Extended Lash Lengthening Mascara is a brown mascara. It's the only brown mascara I have. The wand on this is really similar to the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift mascara. I never use a brown mascara, but sure as the world I get rid of this and I'm going to want one. So I think I'll keep it just for the fact that it's the only brown mascara that I have. And, you know, just if I need one, it's there. The LA Colors Biggie Lash Tubing Mascara was a decent mascara, but it's not a tubing mascara. And it looks like it's kind of old and gloppy, so I will be getting rid of that. And then this is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I do really like this mascara, but I hate this packaging. It's so bulky, and as you can see, the bottom half of mine actually came off. This I've actually completely used up. There's nothing left in there, and so it's going in my empties and not getting decluttered or thrown away because I don't like it. I actually do like it. I got it the first time in an Ipsy, and then I repurchased it when Ulta had half off on high-end mascaras. So, liked it enough to buy it again. So this next grouping of mascaras I keep on my vanity. They're ones I actually do like and use every day, kind of rotate through them. This is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. Probably the #1 used mascara in my makeup inventory This one's fairly new, so it is perfectly fine and will go right back into my daily use bin. This one is my most recent purchase. It's the Catrice Glam and Doll Easy Wash Off Power Hold Volume Mascara. I got this when I did a full face of Catrice. That video will be linked. And I really didn't like this at all. I didn't like the way my lashes looked, and it was not an easy off mascara. It made a mess all over my face when I tried to take it off with just warm water. So sadly, even though this is new, I'm probably going to declutter it. This is the e.l.f. Lash It Loud Mascara. This was my favorite e.l.f. mascara. I really like using this as a first coat because the brush is really good at separating your lashes. This one I've used up, so again, it's one that's done. I just wanted to show it in this before I put it in my empties. So if you watch my empties, you'll see it again. The L'Oreal Telescopic, this is the regular one, not the telescopic lift. Love this mascara. And it is also pretty much gone. I keep trying to get just a little bit more out of it. This brush is great for that first coat, really separates things. It's also great for the lower lash line. It bent accidentally when I was putting it in one time, and I really liked it that way, so I didn't try to straighten it. I left it bent. But this one is probably only got a few more uses in it before I'm going to have to retire it and get a new one or do without. And then we've got the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift, which has that weird brush that's like flat on one side and then has the bristles around the top side so that you can like deposit the product and then comb it through. I never put it on that way because it makes a huge mess. In fact, a lot of times I will scrape off the extra because otherwise it just gets really gloppy. Tend to use this for a second coat more than I use it all by itself. If I had to pick one, the telescopic lift or the regular telescopic, I think I'd probably pick the regular one. But this is still fine. There's nothing wrong with it, so I will keep it in my everyday mascara drawer. I have a couple more e.l.f. mascaras in here. This is the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. This one is meant to be a dupe for the Benefit Roller Lash, and I really like this mascara. This is my second one. I used one up completely, and I don't have to curl my lashes when I use this one. It has this curved brush, and it really does curl and hold my lashes. And just, I really enjoy it. So like I said, this is a newer one, and it will go back in my everyday mascara bin. And then finally, I have this e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara. This isn't my favorite formula from e.l.f. I got this, I think I got this as a free gift when I had my last order. It's that humongous brush. I always make a mess with it. I will probably keep this and use it because it doesn't flake or smudge on me. It just makes a mess when I'm putting it on. So I'll use it, but I would not repurchase it. I like other e.l.f. mascaras way better. In fact, the newest e.l.f. mascara that I have is the e.l.f. Lash Extender, and this is a tubing mascara. I just did a video reviewing this. You'll find that in the cards or down below. This is really good. In fact, it's probably going to quickly become my favorite e.l.f. mascara. I don't know if it'll become my favorite mascara because I have the Thrive and I don't always use a tubing mascara, but this will definitely be a replacement for the Thrive. I won't spend the Thrive price again now that I have this one. Speaking of the Thrive, it's still here in my collection and I still use it, still love it, and I will continue to use it until it's gone. But when it is gone, I will just use the e.l.f. and repurchase that one. But this has been a great mascara for quite a while. The Nobu Lash Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara, I still really like this. I still use it quite a bit. And it also has that tapered Christmas tree brush. This is the one that I'm least likely to make a mess of my lashes with. So I really like this one. I did a review of this and that'll be linked down below if you want to see it. This has lash promoting ingredients in it, so it's not just mascara, it's also good for your lashes, and it gives a really pretty lash, removes easily with my cleansing balm, so I will continue to use this one as well. I know you may be thinking, how many mascaras can one person use? Well, I rotate through them, and so I can use a lot of them. This 4D Lengthening Thick Curl Mascara is actually one that I got from Temu when I did a Temu makeup haul, and there wasn't a lot in there that I continued to use, but I do continue to use this one, although it's getting some age on it and probably won't be keeping it around for a whole lot longer, especially considering it's Temu makeup. It will get stringy on the end, so you got to kind of wipe off the tip. But it's very interesting brush because it's not just a Christmas tree. It's actually more slanted on the top than it is on the bottom. So it really does help get into those little tiny inner corner lashes and coat them very well. It does lengthen, it does curl, gives really nice lashes, and it removes easily with my cleansing balm. The last lash product that I have is the Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer. This is just your traditional white primer, and I like using this sometime if I want a really dramatic lash. Put it on, let it dry most of the way, and then put your mascara on, and it just gives the mascara something to grip to. And then because you're covering the white, you make sure you coat all of the lashes really well. So really do like this lash primer, and it's super affordable. So I am decluttering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mascaras, and then I have 2 that are empty that are going in my makeup empties. So now all of my mascaras easily fit into the space I have provided for them, and I've narrowed down my everyday basket that I'm going to leave out to just these 2 e.l.f. mascaras, the L'Oreal Telescopic and the Lash Princess. I want to focus on this one to get it used up, and then I'll bring one from my backup and put it in here, but I don't want to have as many out on a daily basis. If I want to focus on another mascara, then one of these is going to have to get put away. Let's talk brows. I don't even know how I got so many brow products. And a lot of these are going to be leaving. I will pull out really quickly the ones that I know are staying, and that is the e.l.f. Wow Brow, and this color's in taupe. The Essence Make Me Brow in Soft Brownie Brows, that's 03. Those are definitely not going anywhere. Let me pull out all of the brow gels, and we'll talk about these. All right, let's get rid of the rest of this for now. This one I just got from Catrice, and I did like it, so I am also going to keep this one. It is a little bit lighter, which might be handy if I have a brow pencil that's a little bit too dark. So I'm going to keep that one. This Juvia's Place Eye Sculpt Eye Shade Brow Gel is clear. I got this in the Juvia's Place mystery box that I got. I never, ever use a clear brow gel. My brows are so blonde that if I'm going to put a brow gel in, it's got to have color. So I'm going to declutter this, and it's brand new. I've only used it like once or twice, so I'm going to try to pass this one on to somebody. This is the Sigma Prime and Control Brow Wax, and I'm actually going to keep this. I've only used it a couple of times, but it was intriguing to me to use it and then put a pencil on with it. So again, it's kind of that clear gel stuff. If I'm going to put a product on, I want something with color on it. But I'm going to keep it, play with it for a little while, and then decide what I want to do with it. The Moira Brow Defying Mascara. I can't remember why I don't use this one. I think because it's too warm. It's not a great color for me, and so that's why I don't use it. It's too warm. It worked well when my hair was more red, but right now it doesn't work. It's not the right color. So not a problem with the formula or the product, just the color. I'll find somebody who can use that. This one, LA Girl Brow Bestie Long Wearing Gel. This is a huge container of brow gel. It has a tiny little spoolie on it, and it was too dark. You see how dark that is? So this one I will find somebody for too. Again, didn't mind the formula, just not the right color. And then this L'Oreal Brow Stylist Boost and Set Volumizing Brow Mascara. This was clear, but I always use it with a brow pencil, and so it's not. Love this tiny little spoolie on here. Actually, I might think about looking into this brow stylist and see if they have it in colors, because I love that tiny little spoolie. But clear gel, not going to keep it. So I had 8 brow gels, and I'm getting rid of 5 of them. I have 2 brow pens. This is the Feather Effect brow pen from ColourPop. I believe I got this in a mystery box because I don't think I bought this. And I don't use it because there's like nothing in it. When you don't want to have to push hard because then you get too thick of a line. You want to be able to just flick. But if you do that, nothing comes out. So this one I'm going to throw away. And I don't recommend it. This one is a dual-ended brow pencil and brow pen from SheGlam. And I have really liked this. But it's way, way too dark. The pencil I completely used up already. And then I was going to try to continue to use the brow pen part, but it's too dark. So I'm going to get rid of that. So I had 2 brow pens, now I have no brow pens. If you have a favorite brow pen, let me know down in the comments because I would love to try one. All right, let's do pomades and powders and that sort of thing. So I don't even know who this, oh wait. Yeah, I don't even know who this is because it's all worn off. Never ever use it. It came with 3 colors and a wax, and I think it's ancient. You can kind of see there's like these little white bumps showing in the powder. So it's going to go in the trash. I have the LA Girl, this LA Girl brow pomade in soft brown. I actually don't mind this. I'm just not a pomade kind of person, and so I never use it. I think I'm going to get rid of it. I have 2 from iMethod. This was actually my very first PR that I ever received. This one here is the brow stamp. Oh, it's kind of, I don't know if it melted. It kind of sits in the sun. And I actually do like this brow stamp, but it looks a little goopy. So I don't know. I'm not sure what happened to that. And it's kind of made a mess on my table. Hang on while I clean that up. And then I have the iMethod pomade. And this one you have the little pouncer dude that you go in there with, but it is completely dried up. So I will be getting rid of that one. And I haven't decided on this one. It is getting a little agey, so I think I might get rid of this too. I really did appreciate the stencils though, because it was really helpful for me in seeing what kind of a brow shape I liked on my face. And then once I got used to that, it's been much easier for me to do my brows without the stencil. So if you're not sure about how to do your brows, if you could get a hold of some stencils, it really is kind of helpful, I think. And then I have 1 brow powder, this Anastasia Beverly Hills Ash Brown Brow Powder Duo. I've used this a couple of times. It is a really good cool tone brow color for me. I'm actually going to keep this one. Sometimes if I want to do my brows really quickly, a brow powder is a great way to go. So I'm keeping that one. I have another brow wax. This one is from Essence. And I think I don't need 2 brow waxes. So I think I'll keep the Sigma and get rid of the Essence. The Sigma might end up joining it because I don't know if I'm going to end up liking and using a brow wax, but I certainly don't need 2. I also have 2 of these highlighter pens. This one is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist. Let's check the colors on these. So there's that one. And then this one's a little bit shimmery. So that would be really pretty as eyeshadow, I think. Was when I got these when it was all the rage to highlight and sculpt out underneath your brows. This one is the $1 Billion Brows. Pretty sure I got this at a TJ Maxx or Marshall's. Yeah, I'll never use that color, but this is probably a better color for me than that one is. Okay. Realistically, I am never going to use this for an eyeshadow pencil because I will not remember that it's an eyeshadow pencil unless I actually put it in my eyeshadows. The eyeshadow crayons are the ones that are getting decluttered next. I don't know. Maybe we'll put this in the maybe bin. I don't have really anything in the maybe bin yet, so let's toss that one in there. We're going to get rid of this one, though. No. I said I was going to keep this one because this was the good highlighter. That's the problem with these dual-ended things, is generally only one side really works. But I will keep that. Oops. I have 1 more brow gel. I missed it. Sorry. $1 Billion Brows. I think this one's clear. I also think it's really old. Yeah, it's clear, it's old, it has a massive spoolie. It's really hard to use that and get it into my brows. So I'm going to get rid of that one. So that was 9 brow gels and I got rid of 6 of them. Yeah, I only have 3 left. Oh, and here's the Milani Weekend Brow, another brow pen. Oh, it's kind of oozing out. Oh, there is still some left in there. And that's actually probably not a bad color for me. I am going to keep that one. Shame on me that I didn't even know I still had this. I thought I got rid of this a long time ago, but I'm going to keep it and I'm going to use it. Now I'll be able to see that it's in there. All right, and then I have a bunch of eyebrow pencils. And I don't use hardly any of these because they're the wrong color. This one was from Timo. It reminds me very much of the Koki eyebrow pencil I had once that I really liked. And I actually like this. It's a little bit warm and a little dark, but I can use it like in the center of my brows toward the tail and then use a lighter color to kind of blend it. So I think I'm going to keep this one and try to get some use out of it. This is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Retractable Brow Pencil. I don't like this one. Let me get this out of the way so you can see. It's that wedge shape that's supposed to stay pointy on one end, and then you can fill in with this end. And as you hopefully can see, it is not pointy at all. It rounds off everything that they do this shape in. It doesn't stay pointy. I don't care if it's a lip liner, whatever. The other problem is it's, well, the other problem is it just broke because it's really dry. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. The newest one that I just got was from Catrice, and do like this one. It's really soft. It goes on easily. I have to be a little careful not to get it too dark, but this is a really nice pencil. Definitely keeping this one, the Slimatic Ultra Precise, spoolie on the other end, just like it should be. And then I have another one of these Wet n Wild retractable brow pencils in ash brown. I do not know why I had two, but I do. Especially since I didn't like the first one, I'm not sure why I got it again. All right, this one isn't as dry, so I may go ahead and keep this one, see if I can get some use out of it. Let's see, this Essence Eyebrow Designer. I hated this thing. It is so dry. I have to push so hard to get it to go on my eyebrows. And yeah, I don't like it, so I'm getting rid of it. It came with this little brush instead of a spoolie, and I don't like that either. This is the $1 Billion Brows. I think it was a set I got at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, and it came with the gel and this and so I don't know, something else. But this one, I think, yeah, it's too dark. So I am going to declutter this one. And then these last two I just got in a Makeup Geek order. They were clearing out all of their final inventory for $1. And I got 4 of their Z palette, 4 of their 9-pan magnetic palettes. Each of those were $1, and then this set was $1. And so I'm keeping this one because it's brand new, and it's also a nice color. It's nice and light. So there's a micro brow pencil, and then there's a regular sharpening pencil. This one's a little scratchier, but not too bad. It goes on pretty well. And they are a nice blonde color. I had 8. I'm decluttering 3. And if I use these and realize that they're too dark, I might get rid of more of them. But otherwise, these 5 will get used up before I buy anything else. So this little acrylic case is where I keep a couple of liquid shadows and my brow products. And now they all fit. This is the stash that was all squeezed into that little acrylic container. I don't know how it all fit, and it is all getting decluttered. Can somebody please explain to me why I have this many black eyeliners, especially when I don't even wear black eyeliner anymore? I mean, occasionally, if I'm doing a really dramatic look, I'll wear black liner, but this is ridiculous. So we are definitely going to whittle down the black eyeliner, maybe to like 3. We'll see. So first of all, I have 2 of the Wet n Wild Color Icon Kohl eyeliner. This one is almost brand new. These are 98 cents or something. This is Baby's Got Black, and I don't need 2 of them for sure. This one, the lid is all busted, and I think I will just go ahead and keep the new one and get rid of the old one. The Wet n Wild Breakup Proof eyeliner. I love this. I'm going to keep this one. It's so smooth. It goes in the waterline easily, stays on, doesn't transfer. I will be keeping that one. I have this Sigma Longwear eyeliner pencil. Came in the 12 Days of Sigma that I got from Jen Phelps. And I think I remember when I used this. Did it transfer to the lower? I can't remember. But it's really black, went on really well, and so I'm going to keep it and try it and see if it did transfer. I think it actually even has, yeah, it has a sharpener, and it's a twist up. It's not a sharpening one. I thought it was a sharpening, but it's actually a twist up. So keeping that one. And that's 3. So I'm going to go through these and see if there's any that I feel like I just really have to keep. LA Colors. Auto eyeliner. It's not as black. This one is a maybe. I know I like it. This one is Clinique. I don't even know where I got this one. Oh, wow. No, you know what? I remember. This one actually does transfer. It goes on so smooth, but it will transfer from upper waterline to lower. So that one's going. C-Color Waterproof Eyeliner. Okay, C-Color hasn't existed for a really long time. So, and that didn't go on all that smooth. It kind of looks a little skippy. So it's probably old and it didn't go on great. So yeah, I can easily declutter that one. Eye of Horus. Where in the world did this come from? I don't even know. Oh, it has a smudger on the end. That's kind of cool. And then this is the pencil. It's a little bit sparkly. Do I need a sparkle metallic black eyeliner? Maybe I do. We'll keep that one. AOA Studios Gel Eyeliner. I can probably, yeah, I can tell you that went on kind of hard. I think we'll declutter that one. Maybelline Expert Wear Ebony Black. That makes a nice thin line. Goes on pretty well. It's not really super black though, is it? Although, since I don't really wear black eyeliner, that might be a nice alternative to do something kind of, hey, there's a sharpener there. To do something kind of more charcoal-y. Yeah, okay guys, now I'm up to 1, 2, I'm already up to 5. I cannot make decisions. Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips. This was the set of 3 they came in. I've had this forever. I think I can declutter this one. Look at me go. Clinique Skinny Stick. Didn't even know I had this one. Huh. Okay, that's nice. I wonder if this one transfers like the other Clinique did. Maybe I'll keep this one. That's definitely skinny. I might keep this one because I don't like doing a really thick line on my upper lashes. If I do an over the lash liner, shh, you didn't see that. NYC Kohl Brow Eyeliner. This one is actually in charcoal. Yeah, that did not go on very well. That's kind of, that one can go. I think it's dry. Coastal Scents, another company that doesn't even exist anymore. So it's probably been around a while. I can easily let that one go. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's my black ones. And I said I was going to only keep 3, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 in there, but I'm getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm getting rid of 6. And this was my maybe. You guys. I'm going to get rid of it. All right, so I'm getting rid of 7 black eyeliners and I'm keeping 5. I'll probably get rid of more at some point. It's just hard to get rid of them all. Now, the next thing that I have to do is I have 4 liquid eyeliners, and as infrequently as I use a black pencil liner, it's even less that I use a liquid. I wanted to try the Essence Lash Princess liner, so I got it, and I don't like it. It's not very black, for one thing. You can see I just did that there. It skips. It doesn't go overshadow very well. And it's a really thick felt tip, so it's hard to get very precise with it. So I am going to get rid of it. This is the companion to the mascara that I got from Temu, this waterproof liquid eyeliner. It has a thinner felt tip brush, and it's a more wet formula. I might keep it. I don't know yet. I'll decide. I'll let you know. This one is from AOA. It's the Artista eyeliner pen in black. Again, a really nice fine tip pen. Ooh, look how light, look how you can do on that. Unfortunately, it looks dried out. So that's an easy decision. That one can go. And then these Physician Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Boosting Eyeliner Plus Serum in Ultra Black. This was my eyeliner pen of choice. If I was going to do a liquid liner, it was going to be this one. And this one is also dried out. So that's going too. So of the 4 liquid liners that I had, I'm only going to keep this one. All right, moving on. I might have to go get some cleansing balm to take these off. Too bad I don't know which ones these were, huh? I think the one in the middle that was the hardest to get off was the metallic one that I kept. I mean, you don't want them to not be removable, but at the same time, it's nice if they're really waterproof. All right, moving on to brown. At least with the browns, I do wear brown eyeliner almost every day. So there's that. I know I'm keeping this BH Cosmetics. I love it. I just broke the tip off. Dadgummit. All right, I sharpened it. I love it. I use it all the time. It transfers easily to the waterline and then stays where you put it. And besides, it's almost gone. So I will keep that one. Wet n Wild Kohl eyeliner pencil in Sima Brown now. If you've seen a couple of my Get Ready With Me's, I'm sure you've seen me use this one. I just absolutely love it. It's not going anywhere. This is the Physicians Formula Shimmer Stick in Nude Eyes. The other one was, I think, Charcoal Eyes or Smoky Eyes or something like that. It's a really dark brown. So I'm keeping this one because I really like it. The Moira Eye Exposure Pencil in dark brown. I also really like this one. Did you see how creamy and well that went on? So good. Keeping that. I don't even know what this is. I think this is an old Wet n Wild. But dang, it still works really well. So I'm not going to get rid of it because that would just be a waste. And then this is Easy on the Eyes. I don't even know. I don't know where it came from, but it's a bronze. Oh, that's really pretty. I need to put that with my colored liners because I didn't know that it was like a metallic-y, sparkly one. Okay, we'll keep that. So I am not decluttering any of my brown eyeliners, but there's only 5 of them. So they all get to stay. And I have 2 liquid brown. I have the 2-in-1 Lash Booster from Physicians Formula. And that gets to stay. And then I have this Galactic one, and I can't believe it's not gone yet, but it still works. And since I only have 2, I think I'll keep it. I think I'll keep them both. The top tier of this pencil holder is browns, blacks, and charcoals. Then I have colored dark and then colored light, like lower waterline. Let's move on to my charcoals. Don't use these very often, but so I probably don't need all of these. We'll just see. This one is the Physicians Formula Smoky Eyes. It's actually a little bit metallic and it's really pretty. I'm keeping that one. This from Araceli, I'm pretty sure came in Ipsy. Oh, the tip is a mess, but I think I can swatch it. That's really dark, like almost black. This one right here. I don't know. I think I'll do maybe on that one. This Merle Norman, I don't even know where I got this, but I never use it. It's really light. That's not a color that I ever reach for, so I am going to declutter this guy. And then this Merle Norman is taupe. I do kind of like that. I might keep that one. And then I have this Essence Stay and Play Gel Liner. And this is just, oh, it's also a little sparkly. Yeah, we'll keep it. Why not? All right, I'm going to get rid of the Araceli and keep the others. Okay, and then the last charcoal one is this Physicians Formula that I moved out of the blacks to talk about later. And I'm going to keep that one. Okay, so I'm decluttering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm decluttering 10 in the black brown charcoal category. So, and then decluttering 2 in the black liquid category. Oops, there's one more, 11. Okay, these are my colors that are dark and typically used then in the upper waterline or as an eyeliner. First and foremost, this Believe Beauty that is Queen Mauve. I have to declutter this one because it has carmine in it. It never occurred to me that eyeliners might have carmine in it. And so when I got rid of all of the eyeshadows in my collection that had it, but I didn't get rid of this, I would use it sometimes when I did a mauve-y look and my eyes would just water and burn and I couldn't figure it out. And so finally one day, light bulb went on, checked the ingredients, and yep, it's got carmine. So this one's just going in the trash. Now, I have not checked the ingredients in all of the eyeliners. I was going to, and then I thought, well, that's really silly because if I'm going to be getting rid of them anyway, then I've wasted a whole bunch of work. So once I have my declutter completed, then the ones that are left, I will be going and looking up ingredients, and it might be that some of those will also have to get decluttered. Okay, I have kind of just quickly organized these by color. So I have my blues down at this end, the e.l.f. retractable no budge liner. I do really like this one. It is such a pretty blue, and if you're doing a blue look, man, it just really sets it off nicely. That one's being kept. All right, this I'm pretty sure I got in a friend mail from Kim. This is Formula Z Cosmetics, and this end is Sky, and this end is called Happy Sticks. These are so pretty. Look at that blue. Isn't that beautiful? And then the green is kind of a shimmery green. I'm definitely keeping this. This is so pretty. Another Coastal Scents. Again, this has not been a company for a while, but man, that's still really creamy. The e.l.f. is almost more of a little bit of a purpley blue, whereas this is more of a true navy. So I'm going to keep it. Then I have the LA Colors Auto Eyeliner. This one is in navy. So we'll see how it compares to the other two navies. Oh, it is not nearly as creamy, and it takes a lot to build it up. I will be decluttering that one. That's a purple. So let's go into the bronzes. The Pixi Endless Silky Eye Pen in Copper Glow. I like the idea of these metallic pencils a whole lot more than I actually use them. So there's 3 of them here. I'm probably only going to keep one. So let's just swatch them. This one was the one from the other drawer. And that one I actually like better because it's shimmery, but it doesn't have the glitter particles in it. So that one's winning right now. Then we have the ColourPop Cream Gel Eye Pencil in Macrame. And that's quite a bit lighter. I actually don't like that color very much. I don't think I'd ever use it. All right, so Pixi and ColourPop are going to go, and this guy's going to stay. Let's move on to the purples. LA Colors Neon Gel Eyeliner. That's pretty fabulous. Just one swipe, and it is such a pretty purple. Definitely keeping that one. This is a Merle Norman Twist Up pencil. I don't know about that one. Let's look at this one. This LA Girls Ultimate Eye Intense Auto Stay Eyeliner in Perpetual Purple. I know I really like this. I want to see if I like this more than the Merle Norman. Yeah, it's a deeper purple. Yeah, I like that one better. I'm going to keep this and get rid of the Merle Norman. Okay, moving on to the lighter blues. We have Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in Tata Turquoise. I've used this before. I really like it. Look how smooth. So yeah, keeping that one. And then the BH Power Pencil in Teal. Such a good formula. And they're totally different colors, so I'm keeping that one too. Then LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in Fresh. Almost the exact same color. Well, that's an interesting conundrum. I don't know if I should keep both of them, but I kind of like both of them. But maybe bin. I'll put these two together and think about it. Now into the greens. I use these darker greens a lot. So that was the one that had the double-ended one. So this is Dose of Colors right there. I got this in an Ipsy, I believe, and love this, use it a lot. And I will be sad when it's gone, but I'm keeping it. Another of the Pixi, this one is in Sage Gold. And again, it's the green, but it has the glitter in it. And I'm going to declutter that because the few times that I've used that, I didn't really like it. And because I tend to do these closer to the waterline, I really don't want that glitter getting in my eye. Another Coastal Scents, and this one is in a green. Wow. Okay, that is a different green. That's more of like a teal, deep teal. And this was more forest olive. So I think I can justify keeping both of those. Not that I have to justify myself. I can keep them if I want to because nobody's the boss of me. All right, ColourPop Liquid Liner, The Hills. I got this one in the ColourPop mystery box that I got last year. And goes on okay, I guess. But I don't think I've ever used this. I've had it a year. I've never used it. I'm going to let it go. Yep, I'm going to let it go. So my colored liners are really looking good. I think I just decided which of these teals I'm going to keep because I was trying to I was wiping my hand with this really dirty makeup wipe, and the BH came off before the LA Girl. So I'm going to keep the LA Girl. All right, moving on to the pencils that I typically use in my lower waterline. This is the L'Oreal Infallible that was in the other that I thought was black, but is actually nude. So that one I'm keeping. Be great for waking up that lower waterline. ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Extra Frosting. I love this like in the spring or summer with a pastel look or something like that. And it just is so pretty in the lower waterline. Keeping. Then I have a LA Colors Gel Eyeliner in Party Time. If you're doing a blue look, this is beautiful. Inner corner or lower waterline, so pretty. I think this is ColourPop. Yeah, ColourPop Cream Gel Liner. I'm not sure what color it is because it is worn off. But when I'm doing a green gold look, this one finishes it off so nicely in the lower waterline. It's actually broken and comes out, so I have to be really careful with it. But I'm not willing to throw it away just because it broke. This is probably my favorite and most used lower waterline eyeliner, the Maybelline Lasting Drama Light Liner in Starlight Gold. I believe this is my third, but perhaps my fourth one of these that I've had. And it is just such a beautiful champagne gold. I am definitely keeping that. And then I have the Moira Eye Exposure Pencil in Soft Gold. And it is actually very similar, but I think that the Maybelline is a little bit more pigmented. This is a little more champagne. This has a little bit more yellow in it. So they're not all that different, but sometimes I've had a hard time finding this Maybelline for some reason. And if it were to disappear, at least I know I have the Moira to fall back on. And the price on the Maybelline has actually increased recently, so I think the Moira might actually be less expensive to repurchase. NYX Eye Pencil in Silver. And that's just a really pretty pencil. Goes on really well, stays in the waterline. And then I have the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips, the Smoky Eyes. They come in a set of 3. So there was the black, the charcoal, and then this silver. And I think I like this silver better, but this one's a little darker. And I'm going to keep both of them. And then my purples. This one is from NYX, and it is Frosted Lilac. Oh, so pretty. Just, I mean, you do a spring pastel, purpley kind of look, and that's just beautiful. Then I have another Maybelline Light Liner in Moonlight Purple. And these are actually very different. This is a more of a dusty, deeper purple versus the lilac pinky purple. So I'm keeping both. And then we have a couple of pinks here. This one is from She Glam. Fairy Wand Precision Highlighter Pencil. I haven't purchased anything from She Glam in a while. These were from quite some time ago. But it is a pretty eyeliner, and since I have it, I'm going to keep it and use it. But I mostly use this BH Power Pencil. I think it's in Pearl. I can only see the last couple of letters. It needs to be sharpened, but it's okay for swatching, I think. Yeah, it's a little bit of a more true pink, whereas this is more of a rose gold. So both have a place in my inventory. Then I have the Shockwave Liner in Lullaby. We're going to put that here because, and that is actually kind of similar to those two, but I think it's a little bit more of a white gold. So could just be me trying to justify the reason I want to keep it. And then this Essence Kajal pencil in white. Sometimes you just want a true white. This is really nice in the inner corner if you want to highlight the inner corner, but you don't want it to sparkle. But it's also really nice to put in the lower waterline to really wake up your eyes. I am decluttering a huge amount of brow mascara and eyeliner products. I mean, this is so full. Some of this, especially the eyeliners, I've had for years, even before I was on YouTube or discovered the YouTube beauty space. So it just needed to go. But others of it I just accumulated over the years and don't use. So I am really happy with this. Now I can see what I have. I know that the brow products that I'm keeping, the colors all work for me, and this feels great. If you want to see my other declutters, I'll put the playlist over here and another video that you might want to watch. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.